Good afternoon, teaching everyone. So today we'll have a discussion about one of the region of the Philippines, which is the region 3, the Central Luzon. Central Luzon has a very diverse cultural heritage and colorful traditions owing to the influence of Spanish, American, and Japanese colonizers. The diversity of the region's cultural resources is evident on the existence of festivals, folk arts, crafts, cuisine, historical, and archaeological sites and its indigenous people. Central Luzon, officially designated as Region 3, is an administrative region in the Philippines, occupying the central section of Luzon. The region contains the largest plain in the country and produces most of the country's rice supply, earning itself the nickname Rice Granary of the Philippines. It covers seven provinces, namely Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, Zambales, as well as two or highly urbanized cities. The regional center is the city of San Fernando. Area and location of the region. Area 22,014.63 kilometers squared or 8,499.90 square miles. Central Luzon region is located north of Manila, the national capital of the Philippines. Bordering it are the regions of Ilocos, Cordillera Administrative Region, Cagayan Valley to the north, the National Capital Region, Calabarzon, and the waters of Manila Bay to the south, South China Sea to the west, and the Philippine Sea to the east. Geographic profile of Region 3. Central Luzon is combination of towering mountains, extinct and active volcanoes, lush, verdant farmlands, and natural sea harbors. It is one of the leading growth regions in the Philippines, strategically located at the heart of Asia. Political profile of the region. Central Luzon has seven provinces, 116 municipalities, and 14 cities, two of which are highly urbanized cities administered independently from any province. The total number of barangays in the region is 3,102. Provinces. Aurora, capital is Baler. Bataan, Balanga City. Bulacan, Malolos. Nueva Ecija, Palayan City. Pampanga, San Fernando City. Tarlac, Tarlac City. Zambales, Iba. People and language. About 9.7 million people live in the central Luzon. Half of this speak Tagalog. This can be attributed to the influence of the large Tagalog-speaking provinces of Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, and Bataan. Kapampangan is widely spoken in Pampanga and Tarlac. Major ethnic groups of the Region 3: Tagalog, Ilocano, Pangasinan, Pampangano, Bicolano, Cebuano, Ilonggo, and Waray. Kapampangans or Pampangas are the sixth largest Filipino ethno-linguistic group. Aita, Agta, or Aita are the indigenous people who lives in the scattered, isolated mountainous part of Luzon, Philippines. Tagalog. The name Tagalog comes from the other native term Taga-ilog, meaning people living along the river, or another native term Taga-alog, meaning people living along the ford. A ford being shallow part of river or stream, people, animals, or vehicles can cross it. It's more fun in central Luzon. Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales. Aurora, province of Aurora, is a province in the Philippines located in the eastern part of Central Luzon region, facing the Philippine Sea. Its capital is Baler and borders clockwise from the south and the province of Quezon, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, and Isabela. Before 1979, Aurora was part of the province of Quezon. Aurora was in fact named after Aurora Aragon, the wife of former President Manuel L. Quezon, the President of the Philippine Commonwealth, after whom the mother province was named. Area and location. Area 3,147.32 kilometers squared or 1,215.19 square miles. Aurora Province is located at the mid-eastern Luzon seaboard of the country. It is bordered on the north, Isabela, and the northwest, Quirino and Nueva Vizcaya, by Region 2, on the west by Region 3, Nueva Ecija and Bulacan, on the south by Quezon Province of Region 4A, and on the east. Geographic profile. The early Spanish missionaries called Aurora Province Contra Costa due to its orientation towards the bleak and wild eastern coast of Luzon that faces the vast Pacific Ocean. Aurora is situated northeast of Manila, capital of the country, stretching an approximately distance of 230 kilometers to its tourist attraction. Sabang Beach Baler, Aurora, one of those destinations in the province of Aurora, is the town of Baler where Sabang Beach is located. Sabang Beach is Baler's most notable surfing spot. The Tumabo Mother Falls. The Tumabo Mother Falls is a hidden gem located in Barangay de Tumabo, San Luis, Aurora. It provides stress-relieving view and one-of-a-kind swimming experience for visitors and nature lovers. Dito Mabo Waterfall has a height of 42 meters or 140 feet. Dingalan Mountain View. Dingalan is often tagged as the Batanes of the East because of its high hill-like scenery and scenic views that are very similar to those found in Batanes province. Dingalan is the southernmost municipality of province of Aurora. It has a big waves flashing on the scenic cliffside where the green grass meets the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean. Ermita Hills. Ermita Hill is located at Poblacion, Casiguran. On the top of the hill, you will see the scenic view of the entire Poblacion, including the dark blue coast of the bay in Casiguran and other communities nearby. Famous festivals in Aurora Province. Aurora Foundation Day. Aurora Foundation Day is held every February 14 to 19. The most awaited event during the celebration of annual Aurora Foundation Day is the so-called Carranza. Aurora Surfing Cup. Every February, the province of Aurora plays host to the Aurora Surfing Cup, which through the years has established a steady following of local and international surfing enthusiasts. Suman Festival. Every February Baler celebrates a decent activity which features the homemade suman, colorful float with lots of salmon hanging from each crevice, parades proudly in the middle of the crowd. Sabutan Festival. Sabutan Festival in the town of San Luis, province of Alora, highlights the importance of growing palm trees, locally called sabutan, on the community's economic well-being. Province of Bataan. Bataan is a province in the central Luzon, region of the Philippines. Its capital is the city of Malacca, while Mariveles is the largest town in the province. The Battle of Bataan is known in history as one of the last stands of American and Filipino soldiers before they were overwhelmed by the Japanese forces in World War II. The Bataan Death March was named after the province where the infamous march started. Area and location: Bataan lies in the southwestern part of the Central Luzon region. It is a peninsular province with an area of 1,372.98 square kilometers or 530.11 square miles. The province is bounded in the west by the South China Sea, in the south by the Corregidors Islands, and its the east by the Manila Bay, the gateway to the Philippine political and social and economic center. Geographic profile: Bataan, a peninsula and province, is a rocky extension of the Zambales Mountains on Luzon in the Philippines, located in the southwestern part of central Luzon between Manila Bay on the and West Philippine Sea. Tourist attraction: the Casas Filipinas de Acusar, located in Barangay Ibaba, Bagak, Bataan. The Casas Filipinas de Acusar is one of the best tourist spots in Bataan, an outstanding heritage resort perched by the sea. The resort features a very impressive collection of 27 heritage houses or all over the Philippines from the Spanish colonial period. Mount Samat National Shrine, located in Pilar, Bataan. Mount Samat National Shrine or Dambana ng Kagitingan is one of the historical landmarks in Bataan, a tribute to the fallen Filipino and American soldiers who fought gallantly in the World War II, known as the Battle of Bataan. Bataan World War II Museum, Barangay Talisay, Balanga City, Bataan. Bataan World War II Museum is one of the most visited tourist spots in Bataan, built as a tribute to the fallen heroes of Bataan during the World War II, that aims to show the presence of generation on how the 19, 1941 youth accepted the call of duty. It is a small place but packed with so much history, where one can find a diorama and depicting the history where one can find diorama depicting the Bataan Death March, old weapons, features, and items. Ocean Adventure, located in Subic Bay, Freeport Zone, Morong, Bataan. Ocean Adventure is one of the famous tourist spots in Bataan, claimed to be the first open water marine theme park in Southeast Asia. The marine park is known for its animal shows and encounters. Dolphin France show is one of the animal shows where well-trained dolphins, along with its trainers, perform amusing tricks among the crowd. Mount Natif, located in Orani, Bataan. Mount Natif is becoming more popular mountain climbing destination in Bataan. A protecting area included Bataan National Park, standing 1,253 meters above sea level. The summit gives a jaw-dropping view on the West Philippine Sea, Mount Samat, Mount Arayat, and most of Bataan. Playa, Playa La Calita, located in Morong, Bataan. Playa La Calita is one of the best tourist spots in Bataan, a hidden cove with pristine gray sand beach and alluring crystal clear waters. People dub this as an isolated paradise since it can be can only be reached via boat ride from the port. Famous festival in Bataan Province: Coradal Festival or Dinapulihan Festival. As a way to cool off from the late summer heat, the town hosts a week-long celebration and series of events known as Town Fiesta, which features exhibit military parade, cultural performances of songs, colorful costumes, and street dancing from almost every sector of the community. Pawikan Festival, Morong and Bagak. The Bantay Pawikan Incorporated and the Morong local government unit have been hosting an annual Pawikan Festival. Banga Festival, Balanga City. Balanga City, Bataan hosts the annual Banga Festival for a week-long celebration. The Tagalog word "baga", meaning pot, is supposed to be the inspiration for the name of Bataan capital city, Balanga. Bataan Day Celebration or Balanga City, Araw ng Kagitingan, also known as Bataan Day, is an annual celebration and national holiday in the Philippines to honor the bravery of Filipino and American troops during World War II.
The capital province of Bulacan is Malolos. There are 569 barangays, 21 municipalities, and 3 component cities in the province. The capital of the province is Malolos, which is located in its southwest. The area and location of Bulacan, the provinces of Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Aurora, and Quezon, as well as Metro Manila and Rizal, all border Bulacan to the west, north, east, and south, respectively. Moreover, Bulacan is located on Manila Bay's northeastern shore. The Bulacan province is irrigated by a number of rivers, the greatest of which being the Angat River. The towns of Norzagaray, Angat, Bustos, San Rafael, Baliwag, Plaridel, Pulilan, and Kalumpit are situated along the Angat River. From there, it empties into the Pampanga River, emerges once again, washes Sagonoy, and disappears into the mangroves. The river's banks are heavily forested and exceedingly fruitful. The Bacas River, this is the river got its name. Bacas means trace in Filipino. The river, which is situated in Barangay Matiktik, is really a branch of the Angat River because of its crystal clear, pure waters that are ideal swimming. It is grown in popularity among both residents and tourists from other places. The Ciudad de Victoria is the garden that offers stunning views and photo opportunities. The Marilao Bulacan Festival, the locals then called this location Madilaw, Luyang Dilaw, or Halamang Dilaw, all of which mean yellow ginger, something yellowish in color over time. The name changed to Marilao. The May Kawayan Bulacan Festival, the mahal na seashore travel over the May Kawayan River while being escorted the parishioners, culminating in Holy Mass in the St. Francis of Assisi Parish Church. Its capital is the city of Palayan, while Cabanatuan, its former capital, is the largest local government unit. The area and location of Nueva Ecija, Bulacan is Bulacan, Pampanga, Tarlac, Pangasinan, Nueva Vizcaya, and Aurora are all located in southern order clockwise. The province which generates the nation's highest production of rice is referred to as the rice granary to the Philippines. The geographic profile of Nueva Ecija. Population density was 406 people per square kilometer or 1,052 people per square mile. Pantabagan Dam reservoir is also considered one of the cleanest and largest not only in the Philippines but in the entire Southeast Asia. Pantabagan Dam is a peaceful and relaxing sight to admire, especially if you're a fan of engineering. The NFA Museum pays tribute the Filipino farmers and displaying antiques and machinery that illustrate the development of the rice industry in the Philippines. The Pandawan Festival every year in the final week of April. This event takes place in the Pantabangan, Nueva Ecija. One of the largest fish producing cities in Asia is Pantabangan. The word Pandaw refers to the promise to a plentiful catch of fresh water each time the event is observed. Street dance, a trade show, and a local competition are all part of the festival. Taong putik solicit alms and candles from the populace and present them at the church, followed by a special mass and procession with the taong putik present. The capital of Pampanga is San Fernando, around 67 kilometers north of Manila and 73 kilometers east of Subic and 17 kilometers south of Clark Air Base. The city lies west of Mount Arayat along the North Luzon Expressway. Area and location of Pampanga is situated in the central Luzon region occupying the central section of Luzon. Its land areas is 2,180.68 square kilometers. Its terrain is relatively flat with only one distinct mountain, the Mount Arayat. The geographic of Pampanga. The city has a land area of 67.72 square kilometers or 26.15 square miles, which constitutes 3.38% of Pampanga's total area. Its population, as determined by the 2020 census, was 354,666. This represented 14.55% of the total population of Pampanga province or 2.86% of the overall population of the Central Luzon region. Ride a 4x4 to Mount Pinatubo, its crater lake, one of the most popular crater lakes in the Philippines, is one of its main attractions. The water so changes from blue-green to deep blue depending on the season. Have fun at Clark Museum and for the Theatre. The Clark Museum, which is housed inside a former U.S. base in Clark, Pampanga, exhibits Clark's history, the American occupation of the Philippines, and its role in World War II. Its galleries have well-preserved artifacts, dioramas, murals, and interactive exhibits that are sure to excite the history in you. Sinukwan Festival celebrates the Kapampangan God-aring Sinukwan with the street dances, photography competitions, pageants, and cooking competitions. Sinukwan Festival is held every December and in the local community expects thousands of visitors to attend. Makatapak Festival in order to represent this celebration which takes place every November. Villagers parade through the street while dancing and strolling barefoot. This respects their experiences, faith, and cultural heritage. The Makatapak Festival is described as a pilgrimage to the past.
Province of Tarlac. Its capital is the city of Tarlac. It is bounded on the north by the province of Pangasinan, Nueva Ecija on the east, Zambales on the west, and Pampanga in the south. The province comprises 3 congressional districts and it's subdivided into 17 municipalities and one city, Tarlac City, which is the provincial capital. The area of location of Tarlac. The landlocked province is situated at the center of the central plains of Luzon, landlocked by the 4 provinces, Pampanga on the south, Nueva Ecija on the east, Pangasinan on the north, and Zambales on the west. The province covers a total area of 3,053.60 square kilometers. Geographic profile. Tarlac was the last province in the central Luzon to be created by the Spanish colonial government and was inaugurated as a regular province on May 28 of 1873. History also reveals that initially Tarlac belonged to the province of Pampanga, Pangasinan. Tarlac is also best known for its fine food and vast sugar and rice plantations. That is has fine cooking to offer a largely due to the fact that it is the melting pot of central Luzon and a beautifully landscaped golf course plus so many other attractions all to make the province of Tarlac one of the best places to visit in central Luzon. One of the famous tourist attraction here in Tarlac is the True Cross Christian Relic. True Cross Christian Relic, reputedly the wood of the cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. Legend relates that the true cross was found by Saint Helena, mother of Constantine the Great, during her pilgrimage to the Holy Land about 326. The another one is the Isdaan Floating Restaurant. Isdaan Floating Restaurant offers a unique dining experience to guests with his Thai-inspired motif and a generally festive atmosphere. It features bamboo cottages that are built on a pond, thus giving the illusion of floating native huts. Lastly, the Cart City. Tarlac is widely known for its delicious food and year-round tourist destinations. One of these is Cart City, your one-stop shop for food, entertainment, and adventure located along MacArthur Highway in Tarlac. Cart City is known for its world-class karting facilities. The best about it is right in front of the SM of Tarlac, making it it's very accessible. This will be your newest destination for your family thanks to the kid-friendly facilities and which happens to include a playground. Ethnic groups. Tarlac is most multicultural of the provinces in the region for having a mixture of four distinct ethnic groups: the Kapampangans, the Pangasinyans, the Ilocanos, and the Tagalogs. It is also known for its fine food and vast sugar and rice plantations in central Luzon. Festival. The Tarlac Festival, celebrated every January in Tarlac City, is one of the most remarkable festivals in the province. In 2011, the city of mayor then changed the name of the festival to Melting Pot Festival, but it is still remembered by its former name. Province of Zambales. Iba is a first-class municipality and capital of the province of Zambales. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 55,581 people. Motto, Bagong Iba. And location. Zambales is a province in the Philippines situated in the Central Luzon region, occupying the central section of Luzon. Its capital is the municipality of Iba. The province has a land area of 3,630.35 square kilometers or 1,401.69 square miles. Its population is determined by the 2020 census was 649,615. Geographic profile. Zambales lies on the western shores of Luzon along the South China Sea. Its shoreline is rugged and features many coves and inlets. The Zambales Mountains in the eastern land of the province occupies about 60% of the total land area of Zambales. The name of the province is derived from its earliest inhabitants, the Zambals, home to the Spanish found worshipping spirits called Anitos. They were referred to as Sambali. From the Malay word samba, which means to worship, the term was later Hispanized to Zambal. One of the tourist attractions here in Zambales is the Anawanging Cove. Anawanging Cove is one of the most popular camping spots in Zambales. The sheltered bay boasts an ash-colored beach due to the Mount Pinatubo volcanic eruption. It's surrounded with a vast evergreen and tall agoha trees similar to pine trees. Imagine if Boracay and Baguio had a baby. This would be it. This is a go-to place or for the first time and experienced campers alike. Make sure that you bring everything you need going here like food, cooking materials, toilet tires, and camp essentials. Nagsasa Cove. Nagsasa Cove is also similar to Anawangin Cove. It is also carpeted with ash-colored sand and surrounded by pine-like agoho trees. It has all the good things Anawangin is known for, but this one has a more relaxed atmosphere. Hike up the hill to enjoy the breathtaking view. From there, you should see the aqua blue water encircled with nature's greeny and all its glory. The another one is Mount Pinatubo. Is one of the top attractions in central Luzon, covering not just Zambales but Pampanga and Tarlac as well. This active volcano can be explored by trekking and riding by 4x4 vehicles along its bumpy lahar roads. The trek and 4x4 ride will be worth it once you get to the crater lake, with its water varying in colors depending on season, from blue-green to deep blue. Of Zambales is basically an agricultural province. Major industries here include farming, fishing, and mining. The inhabitants are composed of three principal ethnic groups, the Ilocanos, Tagalogs, and Zambals. The name of the province is derived from its earliest inhabitants, the Zambals. The festival in Zambales is called Dinamulag Festival, also known as the Zambales Mango Festival. It is an annual festival held in the province of Zambales in the Philippines to celebrate or encourage bountiful harvest of the province mangoes. The festival was first held in 1999. The mascot is a mango.
Central Luzon delicacies. Balur's Longganisa. The Longganisa of Balur is good for pasalubong. Many of tourists buy Balur Longganisa as souvenir after they try it because it tastes good and tasty. Baler suman. This suman was already sweet. You need to dip in sugar, and it was covered neatly by the leaves of coconut tree. Chicken pakam from Bulacan Province. Pinaupong manok from Bulacan Province. Scanus bangus spaghetti, Nueva Ecija. Patutay and Cabanatuan Longanisa from Nueva Ecija. Bitoti tagak or stuffed frog, buro or balu-balu, fermented rice. Betty's native cakes. In the city of Tarlac is known for its native rice cakes such as duman, which is creamy coconut covering, and tibok-tibok, white padding and produced from Carabao milk, as well as the other treats, pansit, putong kapit, and bibingka nasi are also available, as are many other regional dishes. Dinipa is a native delicacy of the northernmost town of Zambales, made of conspicuously dried rice grains flavored with uniquely sweet concoction to taste. With its prices paid affordably, this is a favorite pasalubong treat of visiting tourists. So that would end of our presentation this afternoon.